Hi, my name is Derik Shephard, and this is me trying to cure my boredom. You see, I just recently moved into my grandma's house after my mother died. I'm just trying to get away from these tragic events, but I'm still pretty sad. I sleep all day, I eat, I go to school, I do pretty much the same thing. My grandma and my mom, they weren't pretty close, so I'm still trying to get to know my grandma. She says while I'm under her roof, I got to learn discipline. And that's something my mama never gave me.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Polly. I bet Derek didn't mention y'all that I made this here chef for him. My grandson, I hope he's gonna be very happy. You see, I had contractors come and I helped them. I brought them lemonade and tools and such. I just want to make my grandson happy, and I'm very proud of this shed that I here built.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. My grandma, she built me this a couple weeks ago. So no more sleeping on the couch. I think it's pretty freaking amazing. It's not as big as my old house or my old room, but I think this one's a lot more special. She says I could have friends sleep over, so she gave me an extra bed, and there's actually a top bunk where I can play more games too as well. Also, there's no kitchen, but I still gotta come inside the house. I don't find no problem with that because my grandma makes the best food. It's not like the food my mom used to make. It was mostly takeout. So I very much appreciate coming in here, feeling the warm vibes. She hasn't updated the kitchen. All the appliances are old. There's holes in the walls. It's pretty dusty. If you haven't been able to tell, my grandma loves pink. And I'm sure she's had this Christmas tree up for the past 30 years. Even my mom said that this place looked the same since she was a little girl. Everything is pink and colorful, even her room. I don't really like to go in there or bother her in there because I feel like that's her sacred space. And my mom said that her room hasn't changed since she was a little girl. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I used to live in a mansion. I had a big bathroom all to myself. I even got to wash my own dishes. My mom always told me to put in the dishwasher, but my grandma says that she never had one, so I gotta wash my own. Things here are very different from how I used to live, but to escape it all, I go back to the shed that my grandma built me. I play the video games that my mom used to buy me, and it makes me feel like I'm home again. Now, one thing's still the same. I go to school every single day. My grandma says that my education is the most important. I used to ditch a lot, but my mom didn't care.
I know my colorful cottage isn't like my daughter's mansion, but that's okay. I want Derek to learn what it's like to grow up in the real world, even though I do still gotta clean up after him when he goes to school. He's gonna have to learn how to take care of the chickens. Oh, how I miss my daughter. She grew up right here, and I taught her how to garden. She never had anyone to show her how to do it besides me, so I'm gonna teach my grandson himself. Even though my daughter grew up to be very successful, these tools taught her how to be a hard-working woman, and she applied it to every aspect of her life. I don't know what went wrong along the way, but I'm gonna teach my grandson just like her.